fellow carbon-based bipeds. I am Scott Rose, and you are watching Explosions and Stuff. Today, I'll be reviewing the 2017 film Bright, starring Will Smith, Joel Edgerton, and Noomi Rapace. But first, a word from our sponsors. An overview of the movie. In a world where fantasy races are real, an LA cop and his partner stumble onto a magic wand that can easily destroy the world in the wrong hands. The two cops, one human and one orc, must put aside their differences and survive as the city breaks out into a massive turf war over the wand. The pros of this movie? Well, I think this movie had a good and original story. Usually when you see a movie with orcs and elves and things like that and fairies and all that, it's like swords and sorceries. It takes place in the medieval days and all that fun stuff. But this movie took place in modern day Los Angeles. It was a very nice touch. It was something I'd never seen before. It's something that's never really been done before. It was fantastic. The story was engaging and interesting, and I wanted to watch it and find out what happened and things. It was really good, and the story was fantastic. It was very well written. Also, the chemistry between Will Smith and Joel Edgerton, oh man, that was just beautiful. These two felt like they're, these partners who didn't really want to be together, but they were forced to because nobody else wanted to partner with them, and they just doing their job. One of them's kind of cynic, one's kind of naive and innocent and new to the force. The other one's been on there for a while and is about to retire, and he's just trying to get to the point where he can retire. It was just so much fun, and their chemistry together was just fantastic to watch. Tying in with that, this movie was very well acted, especially Joel Edgerton. He nailed it out of the park, in my opinion. He did such a fantastic job playing this naive and innocent character who wasn't really on the up and up all the time and was kind of behind the eight ball at times. He was believable, he was engaging, and it was to the point where he was, he convinced me. I didn't think he was just some actor playing a part. I thought he actually was this person that he was playing. It was fantastic and a breath of fresh air. The cons of this movie? Well, you know how I just finished praising the acting of this movie? Well, kind of tying in with that, I personally don't like it when an actor plays the same character in every single movie. And that's exactly what Will Smith did in this movie. Seriously, if you've seen Bad Boys, if you've seen Men in Black, or Wild Wild West, or just about anything he's been in, like The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, you've seen him in this role. You've seen him play this character. It's the character he always plays. This kind of smart aleck, tough guy. He was the same character in Suicide Squad, just playing the same character with a different name and a different job over and over and over again, like he did in Independence Day. It's just, I'm tired of it. I don't like when I see that kind of thing. Now, I understand if it's an actor who has a very limited range, like if it's someone, say, like Jean-Claude Van Damme. It's okay then, or, because he's got that limited range, but he also kicks a lot of butt. He's a fantastic martial artist. Will Smith has shown that he has depth with movies like Ali. He's shown that he can play different characters, and yet he's still playing the exact same character in this movie that he plays in just about everything else he does. And I really hate that. Also, I think this movie was slow to start. I mean, seriously, the first action scene of this movie didn't start until 45 minutes into the movie. This movie's about an hour 45 long. You need action sooner, even if it's just the cops are chasing a guy who's not going to give up easy. You know, they're struggling to arrest him, the suspect puts up a fight. That would be fine. They didn't have that. There were no action scenes until 45 minutes into the movie. And kind of to tie in with that, I think this movie was too dark. And I don't mean, evil elements and things like that. Demonic evil beings. No, not that kind of thing. I'm talking about lighting. As in, the movie happened at night. During the turf wars, a lot of the gang members and stuff, they were driving black cars. And they were wearing either black or navy blue clothes. There were times I couldn't see the action because the scenes were so poorly lit. I understand it's at night. I get that. But you can light it better than that. My overall thoughts on the movie? This movie got off to a rough start, but it made up with it with the last half, so I'm going to give it one thumb up. I can't stress enough that this movie starts slow. The first 45 minutes are nothing but character development. If you can make it through all that and still be interested in the movie, I really think you'll enjoy Bright. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please feel free to like it and subscribe to my channel for new action movie reviews every week and top 10 lists on the 10th of every month. Also, if you have any recommendations for things you would like me to cover in the future, please leave them in the comments below and follow us on Twitter at explosions_TV. Thank you and have a nice day.